And I want you all to realize how vitally important this election is. I know I'm speaking to the choir today, but it's vitally important that you all go out and sing the praises of our Board of Commissioners, that I need Margaret Johnson and Benny Smith to be up there with me also. And that I wish that Cindy and Renee were here today. I know Cindy plans to be here shortly, but I have to tell you, they have been two of the most remarkable women I've got to know in my life. They're wonderful to work with. They're more than just fellow commissioners to me. They have become close friends. Now, that doesn't mean that the three of us always agree, but we do know how to talk through the issues and come and find common ground. And I know that if Margaret and Benny are there with me also, I'm convinced that we're going to go into a true golden period in Polk County. So please, not only get out and vote early, but please tell your friends and family and acquaintances how vital this election is. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next candidate who will speak to you is Margaret Johnson.
Yay, Margaret!
Well, I think we all need to get up and do the hokey pokey or something to get warmed up and get revved up. But I'll make it short and sweet because it is kind of chilly. As you all know, I'm running for county commissioner. I'm a nurse, I'm a mother, and I'm just so proud to live in this wonderful place. When we moved here, when we came to Polk County and saw the beautiful mountains and the wonderful warm people, it did something to feed me personally. And I know a lot of people have been out working on their careers and out in the world in stressful situations, and they've come to Polk County because it gives them something. And I want to make sure that this blessing that we get from Polk County stays that way. It is so important because there are things going on all around our country, and people saying things and doing things that take away from that peace that we get from Polk County. And if you think that, oh, we're insulated here and it's not going to happen in Polk County, I'm afraid that it is. It's already happening. A lot of people do not know that the three Republican candidates are members of the Tea Party. They wave the Tea Party big flag in all the parades. We also have the Glendeck 912ers getting very active in Polk County. And one of the things they do is, in any way they can, they try to put a damper on the good things that we do. All you have to see is that truck that's parked down there to remind you that they want to put a damper on what's good about us. And so in this election, we are trying to stay as positive as we can, but we need everybody on board. So much is at stake, as Ray said. It's as important as the last election was, but I'm asking for your help to help us get people to the polls, to talk to people and let them know that our Democratic candidates are really trying to do some very good things for our county. We want to continue what Renee and Ray and Cindy have already started. We have a lot to be proud of with the way they have run the county in the last 2 years. And so the negativity that we see them putting forth, even in our commissioner meetings, it's time for us to stand up. You know, there's the saying that the only thing that's needed for evil to prevail is for good people to do nothing. And we good people have got to get out and get everybody to the polls. That's what it's going to take this election. And I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate your support. Please help us get everybody to the polls, especially during early voting. If you would like to volunteer at the headquarters or help us with phone banks, we've got lots of people doing that kind of thing. And on Monday night, the 25th at 7 o'clock at the Democratic headquarters. You can come and learn what you can do to help get out the vote during this election. And we'd love to see you there. The people of Polk County have such a good character, and we are going to try to appeal and boost that good character, because that's what will make a difference and keep our county like it is. Thank you very much. Now I have the privilege of introducing Benny Smith. Benny is someone who has been here all his life in Polk County, and he has dedicated his life to making this a better place. Every day I learn something new that Benny Smith has done for our county, and I'm just amazed. The other day somebody said, yeah, Benny was the fire chief of Trine. Well, I thought I knew Benny, but no, I don't. And he is pretty modest about all the things he's done, but I am so proud to be on the ticket with him and Ray. So, Benny Smith.
Thank you. Thank you for having us out today. It's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful little town you have here. Saluda is one of my favorite little towns in Polk County. I'm very proud to be on the ticket with Margaret and Ray. It's what they've done for our county. Ray has been as county commissioner, and Margaret as our former chairman of the Democrat Party. It's just remarkable how she has pulled things together for Democrats. I'm proud to be on the ticket with them. Our three Democrat commissioners have done a lot for our county, and we need to move forward with that and keep what they have done set in place going. Our motto is to vote for a brighter future for Polk County, and that's what we want to do as our candidates. So I'm proud to be on the ticket with them. I appreciate your support, and thank you for having us out today. Thank you.
I want to reiterate what Benny said. The Saluda precinct just is wonderful. Y'all are organized, y'all are energetic, and I think we should give 3. Y'all know how to go. To give 3 for them? All right, ready? Let's hear it for Saluda Precinct 4. Yay! Let's do that again. They are great people. Really? Here we go. Saluda Precinct 4. Thank y'all very, very much. Yes. I'd like to introduce next Aisha Wilson. Many of you saw Aisha's name. He ran in the primary for the 11th Congressional District, and now he's here. He's working very, very hard for a lane marshal for U.S. Senate. Aisha, thank you.
Well, actually, I'm trying to work very, very hard for all Democrats across the 11th District, and of course the federal level races and the statewide judges races. There's definitely a defined and definable difference between people like us that will come out on this chilly, kind of blustery morning and support Democrats and support the future, the 21st century sorts of economies and ideas that will keep our country great and pull us out of this great recession. And the other folks who want to just maintain status quos or even pull back a little bit and think about things in the past that really aren't very productive. So if you're here today, I'm sure you're voting for Elaine. I'm sure you're a straight ticket kind of Democrat person, but I want to just remind you of 2 things. And those 2 things are one of those 2 things is this campaign material. You've helped fund this material, you've helped create this material with your contributions, both financially and whatever advice that you've given to the candidates. Please use this material. It does us no good if it's sitting on the table or in the headquarters. Please take it out to your friends' friends, your neighbors' neighbors. I mean, isn't that just the cutest picture of Margaret and her dog? I mean, how can you fail? You just have to hand it to somebody. You don't even have to tell them. But this is also the information that people need to make their decisions. And this is the information that the candidates want out there in the public sphere to help people make their decisions. So please learn a little bit of what's on here and just pass it along. The second thing I'd like to talk about is the importance of early voting. We say it over and over again, and I was just talking to some people who like to vote on election day, and somebody that I called the other day, I asked if they would be early voting or if they'd like to vote on election day. She said she liked to open her presents on Christmas Eve, meaning she wanted to vote on election day, wait for election day. So many people are committed to that election day voting, but let me tell you how important early voting is, because we can access the list of people who have voted every day, and we know those names of people who have voted. So if you vote during early voting, then we don't have to spend more resources and time trying to make sure that you vote. And we can go out and reach out to those other people who may not be so inclined to vote as you. I mean, we're pretty secure that you're going to vote. In fact, we're definitely secure, but it really helps us if we get those early voting returns and we know who's voted and we know who we have to still contact and try to get them to the polls. And that's my argument for early voting. So please help us out with that so that we can win these races in October and just enjoy them in November and beyond. Thank you very much.
I'd also like to say, as precinct chair, that it's such a privilege to. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was sitting back here.
We also have another very important candidate here today, and his name is Chris Dixon. Chris lives in Fletcher. He has strong ties to Saluda, and we are so excited about having a young man step forward with such a wonderful background and such enthusiasm for doing good things for our district. So please welcome Chris Dixon.